Hello, everyone, and welcome to Commander Clash. As you probably know, this is not Tomer. This is Seth, probably better known as Saffron Olive. Tomer is away this week, so I'm filling in the Tomer role, doing our Commander Clash game, and this week we are celebrating the release of Iconic Masters by each playing one of the new legends from the Iconic Masters set. So let's start off today with Tom. What are you playing today, Tom?
I'm playing a Bladewing the Risen deck. He's a big old dragon that brings back other dragons and then bumps dragons. A very simple concept in the end. And this deck definitely has a very distinct theme, which probably won't become apparent until about halfway through.
And it's not just dragons.
A secondary theme besides just dragons.
Well, that sounds pretty sweet. I'm excited to see what the secondary theme is, because I just think of dragons when I think of Bladewing, so sounds really fun. How about you, Jen? What are you working with this week?
So I chose to play Jin-Gitaxias. Everyone knows about my love of Praetors ever since first Commander Clash, and I couldn't pass up a chance to play one. I'm calling this deck Bouncy, 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 so it should be a lot of fun.
Ooh. I don't normally associate opponents' Jin-Gitaxias decks with fun, but I hope it is.
Thanks.
Moving on to Richard. Richard, what did you choose for this iconic Commander Clash?
Alright, I chose Malfegor, who makes you discard your hand when he enters the battlefield, and everyone sacks a creature for that. So this deck is built around having no cards in hand.
So like Hellbent and Heckbent and those type of things?
Maybe. You'll see.
That sounds interesting. And this is Seth, of course, and I chose Rosheen Meanderer, which is quickly becoming one of my favorite cards. I played it for Against the Odds last week, and it just taps for so much mana, but it has a restriction, can only spend that mana on X spells. So we have a lot of interesting X spells and X costs, and it's got a lot of the typical stuff, but it also has some sweet spice, because while you might just think, oh, like big X burn spells or X creatures, it can go for any X cost, and there's some really interesting permanents, artifacts, and enchantments that have X mana costs on them. So I think it's going to be pretty fun. I don't know if it's good, but I think it's going to be fun. So anyway, opening hands, everyone. How's it looking?
Looks great for me. I'm going to be keeping.
Oh,
That's for sure.
I guess I'm going first, aren't I? So
Yeah, you are.
I'm Tomer. That's right. I got two lands, but I can't cast anything. I'm going to take advantage of the free mulligan.
Great idea, great idea. I had to concede from one of the other three games we were playing to be in the correct game for a minute there. I'm going to keep the three-lander on my side.
Alright, mine's pretty solid. I should get mana relatively quickly, so we're going to keep it.
Don't have much ramp, but I'm in these colors, so what can you expect? So I'll just keep.
Yeah, I think this is fine. Two lands, but a little bit closer to actually playing Magic. Well, you get to see one of my sweet cards right off the bat.
Oh, jeez.
It only takes 25 Rosheen Meanderer activations to win the game.
Well, now I'm the most excited person. Oh, great. Terramorphic Expanse. Thank gosh. Let's turn you into a swamp real quick. Whew. That was close.
Did you keep the no-lander?
No, gosh, no. I kept on turn 3, I'll be playing Tainted Peak, which requires a swamp so it can tap for colored mana. Mana Vault, she says.
Mana Vault. Hello.
Manifold, Sol Ring, just like power out Jin-Gitaxias with normal mana.
I mean, that's the point. Yeah, it's like a big blue kind of thing. Yeah.
I like Jen's commander. I don't need a hand anyway. Works perfectly fine for me.
I like having a hand, personally. So, cool thing I just learned about Helix Pinnacle. Can never F8, so I kind of wish I'd held on to that for a bit.
We should have played that 25-minute game.
Alright, I'm just going to secure Tribelder and do the insta-sack. I don't think I'm going to be chumping this turn, and I just sack an end step anyway, so
Just going to keep the mana going. Going to use a key known as F8. As long as the lands are tapped and we can't activate abilities for 0 or less, we're going to be auto-healing turns. It's just going to make life a lot easier, especially for us two red-black players over here. We're going to try our best to keep everything nice and fair. I think.
We're Rakdos buddies.
Rakdos buddies!
Hey, mine's a dragon too. Haha.
Right? I just
didn't know
need to
that.
somehow put him into my graveyard. And then we can all have fun.
Oh
I heard that
my
as
god.
well.
Is she doing it? Is she really gonna just like hardcast Jin-Gitaxias?
No,
So-
not yet.
oh boy.
All the ramp.
And we're gonna tap out.
Oh, come on, Vandal Blast, so we don't just lose next turn.
See, I don't want you to have Vandal Blast.
Nice, Vixmati.
I'll just tap out. A slow start.
How's your all's hands looking?
I
Is
could
it-
use some cards.
Not Jen. Non-Gen people.
You
Do
doing
you have
tapping?
answers to Jen?
Do I have an answer to Jen's hand right? What's going on? No.
No.
I'm going to be playing a 3-mana. I'm going to be playing basically a Grey Ogre next turn.
Yeah.
I'm gonna play a do nothing enchantment.
Nice, nice, nice.
I'm wondering
It's
if
good
I
to know that
should
we're all doing
just
well.
Wheel of Fortune.
Won't that just draw her closer to more like
Yeah.
ramp?
She only has
Doesn't-
4 cards in hand.
Doesn't she just play Jin next turn? Not this turn, but the following turn anyway?
Got one more turn.
Alright. Alright, when you put it like that. I guess I'll just play my commander then.
Yeah. See, Tainted Peak can now tap for red and black. What? For a Doom Necromancer.
Ooh.
Basically a Grey Ogre. Good old 10th edition Doom Necromancer. They have some new art for this guy and some weird product, right?
I think it was in the new commander decks, which, hooray, came out on Magic Online today.
Everyone is excited, including me.
The cards are going to be really rare, though. They're like in this new treasure chest slot, so it's going to be interesting to see how expensive they end up being.
I'm also excited. I was in the vocal majority when I was not a big fan of how they were released last time, and the commander cards got out there and weren't too expensive, which was nice. So, are they changing that previous model?
Sort of. They are still releasing them in treasure chests, but they're in their like own special treasure chest slot, so they're going to be a little bit rarer in the treasure chests than they were last time.
That's disappointing.
But they also added like a bunch of weird old cards that had never been on Magic Online before, which is kind of cool. So there's like a bunch of portals, random horsemanship things, and some alpha and beta cards that are also in that slot. So kind of interesting.
I do like that Asylum Visitor kind of... It doesn't hard counter Jin-Gitaxias, but it definitely spits in Jin-Gitaxias' face.
We need to do something about Jen. Who has something?
I don't.
We calculated the turns wrong. She's untapping this turn.
I know. She also has 6 mana up and 3 blue. Like,
Well, it doesn't happen this turn, does it?
It does,
Cause-
right?
Well, she has to
Wait,
I have
six,
10 mana on the
untap,
battlefield.
7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah.
Yeah, I have to do it
Oh.
after I untap.
Do you have Harness Lightning
Ah,
or Energy?
I wish. I guess I'll just play big X things and
Boom.
discard my hand.
Lucrative.
I
Ain't
guess
bad.
you could fight Felucus afterwards.
I was surprised you didn't just hit her in the face.
I gotta add 4 counters to my Helix Pinnacle, Tom. I have a
Right,
plan.
right,
I have a
right.
plan over here, Tom.
He doesn't need a hand. He just needs mana for Helix.
As long as I got my
Wow.
Meander and my Helix Pinnacle, I'm good.
I'll be attacking.
Okay.
Actually, I can kind of help us with one of the cards in my hand after it gets discarded,
Uh-oh.
because it's a Ruined Horn Hellkite, so we can all draw new cards
Yay!
and then discard them.
That's what we'll do. We'll mill Jen out.
We got a
Brilliant.
plan. We got a plan.
So we don't want to pay for Mana Vault.
Oh, Oh, Jin-Gitaxias has flash?
Yep.
Oh, rude.
Yup.
You can flash in during someone's end step, and they have to discard. You know, they weren't trying to be nice with that card.
I mean, 10 mana, and it's not that big, but jeez, is it powerful. It is so ridiculous. Oh, Jen's gonna wait.
Why make myself discard? Oh no, I have no maximum hand size.
Yeah, you don't.
Might as well play it now.
Yeah, I mean, Thought Vessel. Pretty good.
Oh wait, I
Yeah.
still have one turn with my hand, right? Yeah.
Yep.
You
next
get this
you
turn,
still have your
yeah.
hand.
If I draw Dark Ritual,
You can
Malfegor.
your,
I really
your
hope you're
commander
playing
out.
Dark Ritual.
That's not Dark Ritual.
Shoot.
What can I do with this hand? Absolutely nothing. Jen has 12 cards in hand.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's what a turn 4 Jin-Gitaxias will do.
Even just a
Uh,
Doomblade would be good.
Yeah, it would be good, wouldn't it?
Or a Mind Stone.
Bystone,
It's basically the same thing.
Faith of the Devoted, basically Doomblade.
Oh, that's actually insane if you draw cards, because then you're forced to discard them and drain everyone.
Does this thing have Menace? No, it just has Menace. I guess I'll just hit Tom. Right? Is there any downside to hitting someone with it? No. Okay.
Well, I guess you wanted to discard all your cards anyway, so...
I do, but not before I set up my mana and, done anything.
Oh, wow.
Alright. First 5 counters achieved.
What do you need, 100?
Yeah. It's a minute away.
Oh, sorry, hand.
That's going pretty good though.
What did Richard
Cogwill.
discard? Ooh.
And Black's
Torment of Hailfire. Oh my goodness.
It's okay, the deck was meant to be played like this, not this early, but we'll see. Asylum Visitor will hopefully save us.
Well, Seth needs like a land, and he can just eat Jin-Gitaxias.
I think I can do it anyway. Because of Rosheen
Oh yeah,
Meanderer.
it's only 1 green. Yeah.
So
Am
yeah.
I the only one who got their hand discarded?
Yes.
For now. Yeah, well, we gotta do this. I kinda like having cards in hand.
Also, it becomes a 9/9.
Yeah, it's pretty solid. I love Pelucranos.
Yeah, it's such a good combo with Meander. Although it did keep me from adding 9 more counters to Helix Pinnacle. Sorry, Jen, you played Jin-Gitaxias last turn. Gotta do it.
Well then.
Don't. If you promise not to play your commander again for the rest of the game, I'll stop
I
attacking
do not
you.
promise that.
Alright.
Alright, just play Temple of the False Gods or something and recast.
Oh, Throne of High City. Why do I not play that in every one of my commander decks? Is this a new card, or has this been on Moto
It's
already?
This came from
Been on a while.
Commanders, that's-
It's also one of my favorite cards, which I forgot to put in this deck.
I think Monarch, I just love what it does to the game in general. Like, I like drawing cards, but I think it has a really cool element to how the game plays out. Ooh. That's another Jin-Gitaxias answer if we can kill it.
Actually, this will not be tapped. This will remain untapped. In case necessary. Break glass in case your Ryusei dies.
Well, Jen did draw 7 cards off that, so I think she's still happy.
And still has no maximum hand size.
Oh wait, forever?
Well, it's got
I have a
Thought
thought
Vessel.
vessel.
Oh.
So Doom Necromancer is just your graveyard, right?
Yeah.
Okay. That's good to know.
Alright, I'm still gonna have no maximum hand size.
Okay.
I see the point of your deck here.
And how about we play this?
Whenever a player casts a spell, the player
Oh.
returns a land they control to their hand.
No. With Jin-Gitaxias?
Boo. Where's my Croson Grip? Oh, none of you guys can't deal with enchantments
Nope.
either, can you? This is
I
just
cannot deal with
this is
enchantments
just all
at
on me.
Yeah, I do not
Alright,
have a
Asylum
way
Visitor.
to do so.
Do your stuff.
That may be the first time that card's relevant, and I'm like proud for it.
It seems
on you.
amazingly good against Jin-Gitaxias, actually.
Kind of don't want to do this, but I'll just cycle this desert here. Let's see. To pay or not to pay? I don't know what I could draw. 1, 2, 3.
I would pay with Rixmati.
You guys have a lot of cards in hand. Alright, I'll just pay for some value.
Seth mentioned he has like 2 different wheels in hand.
I do have many wheels. I might just use one since Jen has 10 cards and none of us have that
Yeah.
many.
It would force her to discard 3 cards.
I don't really want to pick up a land. But-
yeah, that makes sense.
And we know that Jin-Gitaxias is coming down again.
I'll just hold this.
Oh, hoo, hoo. Ooh, I like that card. Alright, I guess I gotta attack Jen. I guess... Well, do I gotta attack Jen? Are you gonna cast Jin-Gitaxias? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Are you gonna cast Jin-Gitaxias this turn, Jen?
I don't know.
Uh,
Probably.
Yeah, you probably are.
Are you gonna
Alright.
draw 7 cards? Wait, you can't fight anymore, right? You can only monstrous once.
Yeah,
What if you remove counters? It's still monstrous.
it's
Yeah,
still
it's
monstrous.
Still monstrous.
I'll just pass.
Oh, cool. All right, well, time to cycle this Desert of the Glorified then.
We have the same decks, Tom.
Yeah, we do. That's great. Cast a Gilded Lotus as well.
Oh,
Return this swamp, I guess, because I don't have a land in hand.
Man, I wish I had Sun-Scorched Desert in my deck. That would be a combo.
Play the land. Aha! We're getting close to mana neutral here. And then we can... well, didn't think this far ahead. Gotta be honest. Let's start here.
That's kind of
is scary.
scary.
Yeah,
I would like to
but-
once again pick up this swamp. Yeah, it was recently reprinted in the core set that we're playing Commanders from. That I have forgotten the name of.
Iconic Masters.
That's the one. Iconic Masters is the name of that set.
Did you call it a core set?
Master set. Master set.
The
Okay.
Master set that we're
I
currently
feel their
playing.
marketing's a bit off for this. They marketed a lot during HasCon, and then we haven't heard anything about it for the past week, and it's just coming out.
Yeah, it's really weird that we're like right in the middle of unstable spoilers and no one's talking about Iconic Masters.
But we are with this game of Commander Clash.
So you're welcome, Watsy. You're welcome.
I don't know if I should attack Seth here or Jen. Hey, Jen.
Mm?
Do you have any infinite combos in your deck?
I don't think so.
That's good enough for me.
I did not put any in
That's
my deck.
That's good enough for government work.
Oh, Tom. Now we're enemies? Well, I guess I know where
It just
Pelucranos
feels
is going.
really, really bad to put Jen down to 13 on turn 6. Even if she
Yeah.
did play
Worse than Jin-Gitaxias on turn 4.
Well, we somehow dealt with that.
I'm back. I'm playing my role as the person that keeps everyone alive for a few turns.
That you are. That you are.
Oh dear.
Ooh, man.
Bouncing
Ugh.
all your lands for me.
No worries.
Man, now my wheel's gonna be like an Armageddon.
Oh yeah, that's a thing, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
And you just attacked me for 5, so.
Well,
Well-
I guess your commander.
Oh, Tom. Really?
It's only love, my friend.
You could have attacked with it.
How much damage
I know. I
does this
forgot
deal?
about that 100%. Why do creatures with flying get haste with this card? So weird.
It's the winds from the Tempest just like fling your creature to attack.
It's alright. Just put your pinnacle counters on your pinnacle thing.
Instant speed X spell? No.
Instant speed pinnacles up to 9.
Wait, this doesn't even. Does this even do anything? Oh, they both trigger for 2, I see.
Yeah.
Well, I don't want to pick up a land, but
Oh.
it's
probably
momentous.
worth
Yeah.
It's momentous.
I was thinking about sacking Pelucranos, but...
The Silent Visitor will never draw me cards now because everyone keeps picking up their lands.
Oh, don't worry. Jin-Gitaxias will come down and take care of that.
Well, she'll have to pick up a land as well.
That's true. Yes.
I don't think she cares.
It's definitely a fair card.
I don't have any answers, boys and girls. No answers. I can't save us.
Me neither.
Tom-
I'm guessing
Tom
the
can't.
answer is just that she's just going to die. Like,
Tom
I
just
don't-
needs like one dragon and it kills Jin.
I guess that's true. Dragon Tempest is a lot of
Actually,
damage.
yeah, I know. I was surprised. I mean, it makes sense they reprinted Iconic Masters because it's a master set. They love to reprint stuff in master sets, but it's also a strong card in Dragon themed decks. It's kind of like when they reprinted Thran Dynamo in 7th edition. They're like, you guys can have a strong card in this set. Aether Gale returns 6 permanents.
Oh my god.
Oh goodness, Tom.
Whew.
Good luck
Bouncy,
casting
bouncy.
Commander Rock.
Oh no.
I was excited about it. I
Ugh.
now am disappointed I didn't just try and kill Jen there.
Sorry.
You're obviously not too sorry.
I'm a little bit sorry.
I don't know why not get
Spared your
the
friend Dynamo. She
9/9.
showed you mercy.
I'm actually okay with that because that means no Jin-Gitaxias, so sorry, Tom. It's for the greater good, Tom. You had to take one for the team.
I feel like you're saying that while having greater good in hand.
Oh man, I wish.
Tom doesn't have a way to keep his hand either. He's gonna have to start discarding. Oh
Oh
boy.
boy.
Oh boy.
Oh man, one time Vandal Blast, just once.
All right. I'll let y'all have a turn.
Oh, thank you, Jen.
I tried to be nice to Jen. I will never make that mistake again.
Hey!
That was obviously the wrong call.
I got rid of the cards I was most worried about. They just mostly happened to be on your side of the field.
All right.
Those
I'm gonna
cards
root
were
for this-
scary.
I would have gotten the Helix Pinnacle if it didn't have Shroud.
I'm just gonna root for Pelucranos. Go 9/9. Hit the play with Mana Breach and Jin-Gitaxias.
Or Tom, who attacked me last turn.
I've got 3 lands left.
Hey, you shouldn't have attacked me. Oh, did Faith of the Devoted get bounced in that huge
Yes.
bounce spell too? Okay.
Yes, it did.
I don't want to take a Pelucranos hit, so I'll just hang back.
Oh, none of this feels very good. So let's do the ol' play solemn, get a land, bounce a land.
That's pretty good. You came out neutral.
I got a 2/2 out of the deal.
An expensive bear.
That means no wheel this turn.
Yes, it does. I am going to... I got to. Sorry, Jen.
I know.
Yeah, I mean,
You have so much mana and so many cards, and Jin-Gitaxias.
just bounce 6 permanents. Whenever we play a card, a blank gets bounced in the hand.
Yeah, that Mana Breach is actually it's super obnoxious, actually. Alright, we'll discard that. Yeah, I guess that works.
Yes, I know. Come back, Tainted Peak. You don't work because there's a swamp on the battlefield.
I want
There
to
is
see
now.
attacks just get cast and then a Vandal Blast.
Yeah, I would get riggedy wrecked. There's no other way to play this set of turns, though.
Yeah. Oh
Like
man,
there's-
down to 2. Tom's about to flawless victory himself.
Like
Somehow
I'm,
cast Baron Glory and win.
like I'm pretty sure this is correct. That's the worst part.
Oh boy. I think it's
Oh,
correct,
you
it's
better
just so
hope those
painful.
Artifacts, stay nice and safe.
So do I. I have nothing else. This is all I have.
At least you can discard some dragons for your Doom Necromancer. That's a combo.
Yeah.
Ooh, shit.
Oh, it goes to the battlefield. That's actually pretty good.
Yeah?
Alright, do I want to pay for Mana Vault this time?
I guess that's another way Jen could die. To her own Mana Vault damage very slowly.
Mm-mm.
Could you imagine Mana Breach in Standard? Oh, man.
Oh gosh.
People...
Is it just the person that goes first wins with Mana Breach?
It kind of feels like it in a two-player game.
Yeah, like if you slam Mana Breach on turn 3, like let's say you play, pretend it's current standard, right? You play Servant and then you play Mana Breach on turn 3, and your opponent goes, well, I guess I Fatal Push,
Yeah.
and then I cast, and then I lose.
Yeah, yeah, that's pretty much it. Cast my
really
Rogue
do.
Refiner, draw a card, pick up a land.
Discard to hand size. Pass.
I just don't make cards like that anymore.
Oh.
Ooh.
Hey, got the Lotus of
So
her own.
much mana over there.
Yeah, Jen somehow doesn't even care about bouncing her own lands every turn.
Not too bad, nope.
She's in that Thought Vessel Uncanny Valley zone.
And especially now that I can make blue off of spells. Or off of artifacts. Alright, but I think I have to do this now so that I get to live.
Cyclonic Rift.
Cyclonic Rift.
Oh, that's so bad.
No, that'd be pretty good.
That would be so good.
How about Welling Wave?
Okay. Alright, my Helix
Basically
Pinnacle
the same
survives.
thing.
I do not have any Leviathans.
Me neither. Gonna be down to 1 land during my next turn.
I get to do my Solemn Simulacrum combo again.
Nice.
Yeah.
Consider me jealous.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If I cast anything, I gotta bounce a land.
This is obviously the time to cast Malfegor. That's such a cool card. I remember when Malfegor was spoiled. It's just such an awesome, awesome mythic. It was around when mythics first started, and everyone was like, yeah, that's a mythic. And
All right.
the
Well,
demon dragon.
seems everyone has Runehorn Hellkite in their deck.
Not me!
Me either.
I'll take this gain land. We'll gain some life.
Wow.
If only I had a Scry land, I'd be so happy.
Haha, up to 10.
Do.
I wonder if I should just stop playing things and make land drops and go all in on Helix Pinnacle. Maybe that's where we're at.
It might work because we've been like locked out of the game by Jen. Tom's not gonna do anything for a while.
Ooh.
That's accurate.
Ooh. Alright. Well, I guess we play... Alright, let's think about this. Man, why do I always gotta be the one that does this stuff?
Admiral Blast.
No,
I
not,
certainly hope
not
not.
quite that good.
Oh,
but
thank gosh. I just don't exist.
That. Oh man, this would be funny. Do we pick that? It's so mean. Tom,
Oh,
Yes,
yeah.
Seth?
Are you bouncing stuff? What are you
if I decimate your last land, are you going to be really mad? Just because it would be
Yes.
funny.
Well,
It would be really
here's the-
funny.
Here's the other option. If you don't do that, I can just kill Jen next turn.
Hey!
Oh.
As long as she doesn't have Aetherize. Which is a fun option.
Wait, how can you kill Jen? 9 damage? Instant speed.
Whenever a creature is flying enters the battlefield, it gets haste or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But he has a 9-powered creature?
Nope.
I mostly just want to get rid of this mana breach, which is driving me absolutely insane.
Bye-bye, Mana Breach. You were fun.
Oh, did you kill my dragon?
Yeah,
only
I
creature
have to
choice.
target a creature. There's no.
I'm a dragon deck. Come on, guys.
Now you can wheel. Up to
Alright.
12.
12 counters.
Doing it. We're doing it. man.
I want to be that guy that plays this in real life and uses like bead counters.
Oh gosh.
Like 100 of them.
You just have 100 marbles
Every time
rolling
someone
around.
wants to check, they gotta count the pile again.
Oh, man. Oh, commander time.
It's only 5 damage. Wait, what?
No, it's not.
Wait,
It certainly is not just 5 damage.
wait, what's happening? Explain to the viewers, Tom, in case they don't
Okay,
understand.
good point. So, Bladewing is my commander. He's a 7-mana 4/4 with flying. When he enters the battlefield, I get to return a dragon permanent card from my graveyard to the battlefield.
Oh,
I chose Shivan Hellkite, and I'm going to deal 1 damage to Seth's face.
A.
Much love.
Now we're
And
gonna
then
die to
Bladewing
Tom.
gets haste, and then I bring back Shivan Hellkite, and then I'm going to deal 2 damage to Jen's face in case this doesn't work. That's going to get haste. Then we're going to go to the Declare Attacker step, where I hopefully don't get Aetherized and cry for the rest of the game. Rawr! Dragons go!
I'm kind of rooting for it now.
That works.
And I'm dead. Good game.
Good game.
Okay.
Good game.
I knew Jin was gonna put a target on my head, but all right. So you 3 have the only multicolor commander options in this iconic master set.
Ooh.
I had to go with something monocolored. Well, no, I could have gone with Bladewing, but didn't really want to do that, and then you took it.
Bladewing.
But yeah, it was between Bladewing and all of the monocolored ones when I was picking. So I went with blue.
I think that's a
Bladewing is
good
also-
choice.
Like, I had this Nazi foil version of Bladewing, and I was like, I really want to play this version of Bladewing.
Your draw was really good. It kind of reminded me of the game where I had Razaketh on like turn 3.
Mhm.
Like,
Oh yeah.
if you had had a more like slower Jin-Gitaxias draw, you might have been less of an arch enemy. But once it comes down on turn 4, it's just like, oh my god,
Yeah.
it's so good.
Goldfishing this deck felt really busted too. Like I just always had so much mana. It's cool.
It looked pretty busted. And the bouncy land enchantment. I've never seen anyone play that, but that was super annoying. I kind of want to play it now all the time.
I know, it's like the best. I didn't
Yeah.
know it existed before, like earlier this afternoon when I was making it.
Oh, wow, this would be the most insane wheel, wouldn't it be? Because Richard just searched for something.
I'm fine with it. I'll exchange 1 card for it, fresh 7.
I'm very worried about dying to Tom's dragons
Yeah,
like
this
this
Dragon
turn.
Tempest needs to.
Yeah, I'm down for drawing more dragons.
Well, you have 7 cards in hand.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, how many lands did he pick up though?
So many. Well, a small 3/7 of my hand is land. I don't know how to do that.
I don't think you should wheel. I think if you wheel, it gives Tom enough to one-shot us.
My hand doesn't do much.
He has 6, 7, 8 mana, so he can probably throw down 2 more dragons.
Oh
Probably
man,
hit
you
for
are
20, 25.
greatly underestimating how much dragons cost.
He's got Liliana in his deck.
Yeah, to Magic Origins. The Lost Core set. I love Magic Origins.
Well, I
Solemn.
guess we'll just keep playing Solemns. Over
Seth-
and over.
Seth is fully on the Helix Pinnacle plan.
Yep, we're doing it. Only 88 more to go.
Oh, this Runescar demon flies. It's like trying
Well-
to hold back this horde of dragons here, but once he casts it up, he can just shoot it down. Oh, God.
Oh, that again. That's a good one.
We knew about this.
We did.
Okay, sorry, Runescar demon.
Well,
Is
hopefully
there
that's the
another
only, like a dragon whelp or something. There's not too many 4 mana ones. Okay, Necromancer.
Oh, this thing doesn't have haste.
So we get one more turn. Did you tutor up
Who
the
do I
damnation?
attack?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Well, he's counting, so that seems like a yes for this way. Once I heard the counting, it's like, yeah, I'm gonna attack this way then. Not gonna trust counting.
Gotta count. Okay, guys, I think I win. No, just kidding.
Oh, see, if you say it, you can't win this turn. That's how it works.
I'm pulling a Seth. That's why I just got like Elephant Striked.
Wait, so if Seth is Tomer and you're Seth, who is I this week?
Oh. That's a good question.
I think you and I are pretty much playing to type today.
Yeah, I think so. But that's okay.
I mean, I could discard my entire hand
To kill the dragon. What did you tutor?
to wipe the board.
You didn't tutor
something.
anything to do that?
I tutored something, but it's not useful anymore since I'm about to die here.
Oh. Well, you might just have to discard your hand then, I guess, or I assume.
Of course
I
you
still
wanted to
did.
discard his hand.
But-
I don't have an answer to anything
so I have
in
to
hand.
discard 4 cards. I can't use any of my cards.
Yes.
I have 1 mana. I could trigger Faith of Devoted.
Ooh. That's a combo.
Yeah, I need to do this. All right.
What up, Malfegor?
14.
Wait, how much does this commander cost now? 7. Am I still dead? How much mana does he have? 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay.
I don't think so.
Well, the thing is, if anyone wheels, he gets a whole new hand stuff, which is very scary. Gotta get rid of that Dragon Tempest.
Yeah, we do. I don't have that much enchantment removal, but I do have a little bit more.
I have Madness, but I don't have the mana. So sad.
Ooh.
Alright, gain 2 life. Could have gained a lot of life if I
Oh
had more
boy,
mana.
Vandal Blast going to the graveyard. I'm a fan of this.
I may have crippled Tom permanently if he if I wasn't so close to dying.
Commander 6? Yeah. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now let's just Pelugrinos. And Tom's second favorite card?
Favorite.
Oh, that's
No,
ahead of
second favorite.
Kadama's Reach? I
Yeah,
couldn't remember which one was ahead.
No, you're correct. Konami's Reach is my favorite card. I'm glad you remembered. That's so kind.
Even after all the times you attacked me with your dragons for no reason.
Yes.
Oh,
No
no.
reason.
Oh, I thought you were saying yes to the card you drew, and I was very nervous.
Nah, I drew a dumb card that I'm not going to announce aloud. Well, turns out how I built this deck is this is never going to be the wrong play.
Yeah, it makes sense. So, funny thing about red sweepers, lots of them say non-flying creatures for some
They
reason.
do. They really do. You're correct. I mean, that's probably not wrong.
No graveyard hate from any of us.
This graveyard hate. Fortunately, I'm on 0 cards in hand.
At least
Oh,
you
I
had a big
miscounted
flyer
really
for
badly. I
blocking.
could've killed
Alright,
Pelugrinos.
Seth, I'm gonna
Oh, no.
trust that you have answers. I'm gonna wheel. You're gonna draw something good and answer the board.
I have answers in my
Otherwise,
deck.
We're all
I don't
dead.
have them in hand. I'm down with the wheel plan. Yes. Coming at me, I assume.
Attack me,
Wow.
attack me.
Alright.
You actually, definitely asked.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
Uh,
Alright, wheel me into a
2, 3, 4, 5,
blasphemous
6.
act.
Oh, I'm all tapped out anyway.
Ooh, Blasphemous Act would hurt. How about no Blasphemous Acts, Richard? That's a terrible idea. Don't do that. Why would you do that?
Okay,
Can you
well, I
still
guess I just
recast
use-
your commander?
If it dies?
Yeah.
Yes.
Ugh, so much mana.
Goodbye, Ryusei. You're in the graveyard now.
And immediately punished. Okay. Oh wait, no, not punished. I have this one land here. Boom.
Ooh.
Solring. I got bad news. I did not draw my Blasphemous Act. In fact, I think I cut it out of my deck. So just hold on for dear life here. Although I'm pretty sure another set of dragons is lethal.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Hurricane. Wait, my guy flies.
Oh man, this turn. This is gonna be sweet. This is gonna be sweet.
Are you gonna win with Helix Pinnacle?
No.
I really hope this isn't overabundance.
No, it's not. I'm not winning, but I'm actually gonna stop Tom for a minute. Cross and Grip.
That's fair.
Nice.
That is eminently fair.
Also gets better. Yes, you probably cannot guess this card.
The blast.
Yes.
Oh.
Okay.
Follow the Titans. Down with the Dragons. Alright. Problems are at least temporarily solved. The wheel worked.
Oh, I wish I had that Vandal Blast. I was gonna Chaos Warp the Dragon Tempest and Vandal Blast, making Tom very sad.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Tom really needs his artifact mana.
Yeah, because I had to bounce on my lands to the Smoldering Breach thing.
Oh, my Yogg Will is in the graveyard.
At least the dragons aren't hasty anymore.
What's your commander cost now? Like 11?
This much?
Gotta be all of it.
How much was that?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 11, I think.
All right, time to bring back you say. You say, can you see?
Alright, I will cycle. Can't pay for Faith of Devoted. So sad.
2 points of drain.
Ooh. Look at what this does. Do I want to do this? Probably not. 1, 2, 3, 4. Thran Dynamo.
Hey, I know that card.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I still have a Faithless Looting.
Is Richard on the full Faith of the Devoted plan now? Have we lost him? Is he now just a devoted?
I'm playing this card.
Oh.
Bounce it. Megrim.
Okay.
That
Tell
works.
me more.
That works well with wheels.
I'm gonna play a Waste Knot.
Oh my lord! No wheels, no wheels.
Seth, I'm okay if you want to wheel now.
Oh, I'm so glad you had to wheel last turn and not die.
Whip of Erebos.
Oh boy, oh
All
boy.
right. And
What's in the graveyard? Actually, not much.
But if you wheel me into more stuff, Seth.
Runescar
Yeah.
Demons. Runescar Demon is something.
I guess that's true.
That's not a 4-mana tutor.
Okay, okay,
For a
okay.
wheel and a victory. What do we do, Tom?
Great question, Seth. I can 5, 10, 14, 17, 20.
That doesn't sound good.
I can deal
5.
20 to him, but I can't deal more than 20 to him, I don't think. Can you? Do you have a random blaze for 9 in your hand?
Is that counting his blocker or no?
I have Thundermaw Hellkite in hand, so it'll be tapped.
What? Thunderbolt Hellkite taps things other than Lingering Souls?
Yep.
What?
Good old M13 Mythic Rare, boys and girls.
I'm basically hellbent. You want to leave me alone and deal with the scary dragons, Seth.
Oh, there's a Waste Knot in play. I mean, that's if you can deal that much damage. If you can't, then I probably still do that, but I don't deal that much damage. I deal like 14, and we have to try and beat Waste Knot, McGrim, and with Erebos.
Wait, why are you guys so scared of Waste Knot? It's not that good.
I think it's more the McGrim and
Yeah,
the
I think the
Faith of
McGrim-
Devoted, and
It's much scarier than Waste Knot.
yeah, I can't get rid of enchantments.
His creature having lifelink is the problem.
Agree. Getting rid of this Ratchet Bomb is now Annoying. That was my way to deal with Helic Pinnacle in the beginning. It's like, aha, Ratchet Bomb.
Because I could Wolf Run Pelucranos, but thanks to lifelink, that doesn't actually gain much.
No. You want to pump Helix Pinnacle.
Well, wait. If you just hold up Wolf Run, you can just Wolf Run whatever I attack with.
Oh, that's actually true. All right, let's go on that plan.
Wait. Let's actually count, because that might put him to 1.
Okay.
Okay. Let me actually count my mana just a moment, because this matters.
Because I can, let's see, 1, 2, 3.
1 plus 2 plus 2 plus 3 plus 3.
So I can
that's
give
5.
you plus 8.
So I have 14. Plus 9 is 23. Yeah, that should be lethal.
Okay.
Okay, yeah. That's the plan.
All right.
We got it.
I'll just pass then, and we'll do that.
No.
And then I'll
Why are you
die to
cooperating?
dragons.
You're Tober. You're
I'm
supposed to stab Tom in the back.
He still can. If he doesn't guess a Wolfrun, he has a different plan, then that just happens.
I
You
think
leave me
I'm
alive to deal with Tom's board.
I think I'm more scared of Richard at the moment than Tom, even though I don't think I can beat Tom. But I'm still more scared of Richard. Because you just tutor up a wheel, and then you wheel, and then you win.
Pretty much. Pump dragons.
I can't imagine that you don't win doing that.
Dragon.
Wait, don't you have lethal on your own?
nah,
3. No.
it's close.
I should. Oh, my dragon gets pumped.
I know, right? That's the other scary part that doesn't make the math work.
Don't do it.
This is one of those things where you really don't want to miss tap.
Fight, you say.
Sorry, Richard. I gotta do it.
16-8 Ryusei getting in there.
Now I just gotta beat Tom.
All right. Hello and good luck.
Probably dead this exact turn. This does not
Need
have
to do
reach.
is generate infinite mana, pump Helix Pinnacle, and Fog.
Pretty much.
I wonder if is Genesis Hydra still bugged? I probably should have checked that before building my deck.
Great question.
Um,
Well, if you cast it and it doesn't work, we can blame Moto
That's
for the
true.
loss.
I don't know if I gotta look at my deck list real quick. I gotta see if there's even anything that would potentially get for me. One of the weird things about this deck is Genesis Hydra and Genesis Wave sound awesome because of the Expel plan, but when you consider most of your stuff is Expels and they're like 0/0s that get +X, they're actually pretty sketchy. Orochi Hatchery, I don't think that does it.
Wait, you just fight Ryusei right now. Oh wait, no, Ryusei doesn't kill the dragons. Never mind.
Nope.
I can
There's
fight
synergies in
and-
that deck. How dare he?
I can like fight and kill the commander. Oh, there's mirror pool to copy. Ugh. Alright, well,
That Pelucnos can go real big, huh?
it can go big, but I
Wait,
don't
can you
think
just kill Tom? I mean, he's only at 28. you could just like try to race him.
5 + 9. So I could kill him in 2 turns, but
I'm pretty sure you kill his commander and then beat his face with Pelucranos.
that might work.
Depends how many hasty dragons he has in his deck. My guess is lots.
Especially, well, I know we can mirror pool Thundermaw. So that's 15. That actually might be the smartest plan, as weird as that sounds. Because I don't think my wheel hits are actually all that legitimate. Yeah? Alright, we'll do that. Kinda expecting to die here. Alright, Tom. Kill me if you can.
I will try my best. That is for sure. I don't have lethal, I don't think.
Ooh.
But I'm going to continue to make the best play I can every turn.
Is that
which
just
is
casting your commander?
Still just casting my commander every single turn I possibly can.
How can you still afford your commander? Jeez.
Yeah, it's pretty impressive. Do you have dragons to get back to?
Mm-hmm.
Of course.
Just going to pull 4 damage from my graveyard real quick.
Well, I don't die this turn. But next turn.
Rawr!
Alright, let's cycle.
Okay, I was like, oh my god, what is this?
Counter.
This the weird expel fog I don't know about?
Ah, no. Tom's at 19. Can block, can block.
Alright, tap all his creatures, give Pelucanos double strike, and then Wolf run it. You got it. Oh, Pelucanos doesn't have trample.
Pelucanos does not.
Seems like he should have trample.
It does seem like that, doesn't it?
Maybe then it would have outpaced Siege Rhino.
Well, here we come, Tom.
Rawr! I'm gonna block with Bladewing. Because I don't know what can happen, but I'm gonna try and play against everything. I should have blocked with both creatures. That would have. Okay, good.
Oh, man. Come on, luck.
Ishkana. Make 3 blockers. Oh.
Alright.
So, I'm gonna do this in what I think is the most fun way.
Okay. Are you going to make 1,000,000 dragon tokens and ping me to death? Oh.
Wait, Inferno Titan. What's he doing in this deck?
What's being targeted here?
Right now, Inferno Titan with Beacon of Unrest
And you're copying Beacon of Unrest.
to bring back Shivan Hellkite.
And you have 4 dragons.
Yeah, this would be the non-combat damage win.
Ah, I think that does it. Ah. Yeah, I even drew the card I was hoping to wheel into, but
Oh! Ah!
it does not stop the non-combat damage win. Good game, good game.
Good game.
Man, that direct damage dragon plan is actually pretty sweet.
Yeah. So
what else was going on in your deck, Tom? Did we get to see the hidden theme? Was it the direct damage, like hasty combo-y stuff, or was it something else?
this is actually a core set constructed deck, funnily enough. All the cards in this deck are built from a core set or from Iconic Masters.
Ooh, or like master sets? Is that what you mean by core set?
Nope,
Are they
the only master
literal core
Iconic,
sets?
literal core sets.
Oh,
M15, M14, 7th edition, 6th edition. I think there's one card from Alpha.
interesting.
And then Magic Origins, of course. So the Inferno Titans and the Grave Titans, that's why they're in here. So there's like a lot of notable exclusions in this deck, but that's just because they don't exist in core sets. So it was a fun way to do it. I included like the M sets and Magic Origins and Iconic Masters as because we're doing an Iconic Masters week. But yeah, I decided that'd be a fun deck restriction to play with because there's a lot of really kind of just boring ways to play this deck, and I kind of wanted to force myself to play with weird cards. Like I have a Siege Dragon in my hand right now. If you had any walls, they were so dead.
It kind of makes sense though, because one thing I associate with core sets, which are actually coming back next year, which is pretty exciting, but is like the big new player dragons. We saw like Shivan Hellkite and all those type of things. So that's probably, if you had to pick one group of sets to build a dragon deck from, core sets is probably the best option, I think.
Yeah, when I was a little while ago, I wrote a series of articles for Star City called Clash of the Sets. Wow, I forget the name of my own article series. That's embarrassing. But basically, you pitted all the sets or blocks, battle of the blocks, against each other for like which is the most impactful for Commander, and ended up legitimately being like the most impactful at that time were like Lorwyn and like the core sets, because the core sets just were so important for reprinting. But then like Inferno Titan, Grave Titan, so many huge things at that time. Like Primeval Titan wasn't banned yet. They were just so impactful. But then they would always reprint these huge dragons and stuff like that. So It was fun. The only thing I cheated with were the lands because I would only have like Dragon Skull Summit, and then Evolving Wilds, and then Terramorphic Expanse, and that was it. So I cheated on the lands, but it's
That makes sense. Yeah, it looked really fun, and it looked pretty powerful, especially considering the restriction that you had. I was pretty impressed by it. How about you, Richard? What else was going on in your crazy self-discard deck that we didn't get to see?
Yeah, I underestimated how scary my deck looked. I was planning on keeping Jen alive while you guys focused all your fire at her. She was slowing you guys down so I could get set up. But basically, you saw Megrim, Liliana's Caress, a bunch of these cards. So I had a bunch of cards that did stuff when you discard, and the deck was basically pinning your hands down and also using wheel effects. So playing the game Hellbent, and then I just draw a wheel away your hands, get myself a fresh hand, and also get bonus off my enchantments. I really wanted to set up kind of the Megrim and Exquisite Blood combo, so I gain life. So that's what I was going for. I was hoping I could keep Jen alive to slow you guys down. If Tom didn't attack me, I was about to wreck him by killing his enchantment and then Vandal Blasting all the artifacts, but he did the right and attacked me, and then I had to actually do something about that. So I couldn't do that. But
thank gosh, because I would not have been able to even survive without that artifact mana.
I felt like right at the end, if you had drawn a wheel, you probably would have just won or come pretty close to just winning. The enchantments definitely look scary. I don't know how scary they actually are in your deck, but when you see Waste Not and Megrim on the battlefield, you're like, oh man, one card and I could just be dead.
Yeah.
And it's kind of funny that you somehow build a deck that really didn't care about Jen's deck when Jin-Gitaxias is one of the most annoying commanders to play against, but your deck just seems like it naturally doesn't especially care about Jin-Gitaxias.
Yeah, it was just incidents. I had no idea. I didn't actually pay attention to what deck she was playing. But when I saw her deck, it was actually perfect because she was locking you guys down and letting me get set up.
Yeah, it's kind of funny. I almost felt like you had team decks.
Yeah.
So speaking of Jin-Gitaxias, Jen, I know you kind of got heated out early, but what was going on with your bounce theme of your deck? We saw the land bouncing enchantment. Was there more of that going on? Was that like a main theme of the deck?
Yeah, so the primary theme of my deck. So I intentionally tried to build this to not be that spiky. I clearly didn't succeed, but I did try. So yeah, it's almost bounce spell tribal. So it's like ramp at big blue, so I can just bounce everything constantly. So like one of the best cards in here is Capsize with the buyback bounce. But I've got you guys saw Whelming Wave. I bounce everything to you guys, to everyone's hands, and then I make you guys discard everything with Jin-Gitaxias while I have everything. And then my primary win con was Laboratory Maniac, because I'm drawing so many cards.
That actually sounds super awesome. A super sweet win condition, and it seems like a pretty cool take on a Jin-Gitaxias deck. I really like the bounce spell plan, and it sounds like a really cool win condition. I like it.
Yeah, I'll probably play this one on stream at some point, or just in the random decks room, because I feel like unless it's against tier 1 commander decks, I think it's gonna have a good shot, and it's really fun because you just you couple of turns, you're set up, and then after that you just don't let anyone have anything on the battlefield.
I think one of the problems is that Jin-Gitaxias is just associated with scary things. I know for me, if I see an Edric come on the battlefield, I'm like, oh man, this is going to be bad. And I think Jin-Gitaxias is kind of on that list. So it seems like even if you build a friendly Jin-Gitaxias deck, people might not necessarily know that from their side of the table, which is, I think, one of the interesting parts of Commander, and one of the challenges of building around some commanders is even if your deck isn't that scary, people are going to think it is just because they associate the commander with scariness.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, as far as my deck, we actually got to see quite a bit of what it was doing. There wasn't a whole lot of tricks going on. Rosheen Meanderer, lots of X spells. I have a lot of Hydras that we didn't get to see actually come to play too much that can be pretty scary. Some Hellkites, Steel Hellkite, also a Flamebast Dragon with the X activated costs, and then a bunch of X spells to sweep the board, Rolling Earthquakes, and we saw the Fall of the Titans, also Bonfire of the Damned. The cards I was most excited about and where I could have gotten been a little bit mean and annoying is there's a couple of old artifacts that are Mishra's Helix and also Floodwater Dams, which are pay X and tap them, or Floodwater Dams is double X and tap them, and you can tap X target lands. So it'd be possible to kind of landlock someone out of the game with the help of Rosheen Meanderer by just using those on someone's upkeep to keep them in check. Although in this game it wouldn't really work because everyone had a lot of artifact mana going on. But it was mostly just a lot of cool X spells that I thought were fun, and hopefully getting in trample damage to actually close out the game with the big creatures with Kessig Wolf Run, Hunter's Prowess, Overwhelming Stampede, some cards like that to actually close out the game. So kind of a non-me deck in the sense, like, it's got the weird stuff going on, the alternate win condition and Helix Pinnacle, but kind of like a big creature deck in some ways. So I think it was fun to play, and I think Rosheen Meanderer is actually a really powerful effect if you can build a deck around it, because tapping for 4 is just a lot of mana, especially when you can repeatedly play your commander when it dies.
Rosheen's really cool. I've always loved Rosheen, and it was really fun seeing you grab the deck and kind of lay it out there. I do agree, it's a lot of the most fun X-Spell cards are kind of difficult to cast. When you mentioned Genesis Wave and Genesis Hydra, I was like, yeah, that's the hallmark, really hard decision with Rosheen, where it's kind of like, I kind of want to play this card, but there's a possibility I just find like a Cracklin and a couple other random Hydras, and this Genesis Hydra does nothing.
Yeah, it's definitely weird, and there is some deck building tension there, because Genesis Wave in specific seems like the perfect card and so much value, but if you actually look at the deck list, if you're playing a lot of other X-Spell stuff, you just don't really have that many hits. You got a lot of creatures that die right away, or random, like Orochi's Hatchery that doesn't do anything without charge counters on it, so it is really weird how that works. I assume that there probably is a way to build a Genesis Wave version of Rosheen Meanderer, but you probably would have to not play the Hydras and a lot of the other spells that seem good with Meanderer. But I think you could take it a very different direction and be more spell-based and play some permanents that are good with Genesis Wave. But I don't know, I went the other direction with kind of the Expel creatures and spells technique, so...
Yeah, it was really, really cool. I was definitely happy to see it.
Anyway, I think that wraps it up for today. So next week, we will be doing, finally, now that Magic Online is caught up, we'll be doing our first episode from Commander 2017. I believe we're going to kick off with the straight out-of-the-box deck. So we'll each get one of the decks. There's only 4 this time around, so it lines up perfectly. There's a couple of cards that didn't make it on Magic Online, so we'll do substitutes for those cards, but they actually got almost all the cards on Magic Online. So next week, Commander 2017, Episode 1, so excited for that. Anyway, that's all for Commander Clash this week. Seth, filling in for Tomer, signing off. Thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful weekend, and I will talk to you soon. Thanks for watching the video. If you enjoyed it, help us out by clicking that like button down below. And to keep up on all the latest and greatest, click that subscribe button. And don't forget to hit that bell icon to get alerts whenever we have new videos. And if you want to, check out some of our other sweet videos here and here.